and a 1, and a 2, and I know what to do. Shade Spicer here, and this is the behind the scenes of our latest ShapeTales episode, Are You My Partner? And this calls for, let's see a montage! We have done 2 episodes in the past. Where's the Lord when I'm afraid and the Lord wants me to accept them? Now we need the Are You My Neighbor parody. Originally it was called Are You a Muppet? But we couldn't go with Muppets, so I decided to just change it. And then the first thing that popped in my mind was partner. So, Are You My Partner? And yes, it did took a couple story segments. Let's see, oh yeah, the first story segment, the story of Fiddler Loot.
Wow. And mine, said the doctor. He's wearing a pen. The little one there is from Jupiter D-Land. You saved this fellow? You pulled through it? I don't understand. Tell me, why did you do it?
Well, actually, Fiddler Loot is actually a story that Shane wanted to retell, was a story called A Tale of Two Cities. And this is just about Jesus Parade, where there's a good Samaritan Jewish man walking into Jericho and was murdered and died. But we couldn't add that. It was too adult kind of like, and we needed something for kids. And VeggieTales has done Flibberaloo, which is about a boot. So we thought, let's do shoe or boot. Yeah, that's it, a boot. We don't have to do a shoe. We can just do a boot.
A town to the west that thought it was best bore the name Fiddler Loot, where the women and men since 1810 have worn on their heads one large boot.
For town number 2, one big pot won't do, since the city of Jupiter Lot has a pot. So then it just came to me, pots and pans. So I decided to call it was originally called Juniper D-Land, but of course you couldn't say Juniper, so I decided to change it to Jupiter D-Land. And yes, for the whole entire town, for Jupiter D-Land, they place on their own heads a pan. Or is it really more of a Dutch oven?
And now it's time for Goofy Songs with Alvin, the part of the show where Alvin comes out and sings a Goofy song.
So we were in our 3rd episode, and we have to make our 2nd Goofy song. So I said to Shane, okay, Shane, you make a Goofy song. And his first reaction was, what? What? Well, I had to tell him, dude, Alvin is your character. You gotta make something up. Sure, I've written the first Goofy song, but that's just for, to help you out. So, it's your turn to make a Goofy song now, buddy.
So I had to figure out what I was gonna do to parody the hairbrush song. And so first thing that came to mind was the toothbrush song, because hairbrush, toothbrush, similar. And I had it all worked out. It was going good so far. Then when it came up to Charlie's line, why do you need a toothbrush? You don't have any teeth. Though Alvin did have teeth, does this mean he lost his teeth? Would it work? It was too confusing even for me, so I had to scrap the toothbrush idea altogether and just stick to the hair products. So then I thought of the comb song. But then it was also confusing. I sometimes mixed up Alvin the comb with cone. So a curtain opens with Alvin, and he just finished going back and searching for his cone bro. Yeah, I accidentally said cone. And okay, it was just too confusing. So then I was putting on my hair gel and stuff. And then, as soon as I brushed the hair, it then just yes! So I had to tell this to Jackie, Lucy, and Helen, our animators. I had to tell these guys, go ahead, animate this. Here's the script for the song. Animate this whole entire thing.
Animating an episode is pretty hard, especially with big stuff we have. But in Goofy Songs, it's pretty sweet. So, I always forget that there's, a lot of people there that can help you. So, you're not alone. I'm here with Horsey, Sean Spicer, Shane's brother, Jackie Payton, Helen Cook, and I didn't know I was, doing it all alone. Instead, just do it with a team.
On my hand, the end. Hi, you're a good crowd of the world.
Our last segment of this episode, which is taking a parody and we're spoofing Star Trek. Yeah, we're trying to get the feel, the animation, and the motion of it to make it actually feel like ShapeTales is doing Star Trek.
There it is, the USS Geometry. That's cool.
And also, we get the introduction of Biker, the Scottish Diamond.
Ah, Captain, you have returned!
Well, I guess being in a ShapeTales animated film will be me, since I'm someone who could turn to any shape or form in a different kind of way.
Ah, funny thing you should mention it. Our senses have just turned that the media is mainly entirely out of candy corn!
A diamond would be the kind of shape I would definitely hang out with, and just grab a chili dog and then, maybe we can, ride a bike since his name is Biker Diamond. And so, Horsey suggested that I be in this thing as a Scottish diamond, and I tried it out, it kind of worked, and I'm actually in as an official ShapeTales actor.
And to think I couldn't be your friend just because you guys were different. Well, if none of us were different, none of us would be here right now.
So Biker is voiced by Sonic the Hedgehog. And it was kind of my idea to think, what if Sonic could voice a Scottish, diamond? So I was like, Sonic, give it a try. And Shane was like, wait, why? Why is that? But he gave it a go. We got him in, and it was pretty fun. So we had Biker the Diamond as a character, and then we have two other characters. Shane and I have been working with Jimmy and Alvin ever since, but now we got these two characters paired up, which is Bob Cylinder and his character is Melvin Cylinder. Well, Bob Cylinder's name was back in the Winky was Jimmy Cylinder, which was kind of lazy. So I was like Jimmy the Spear and Bob Cylinder. So that was just pretty simple.
And then we got Melvin Cylinder. Melvin I got because Alvin and Melvin so similar. And it's just basically me sounding like me, Alvin from the promo. Except mine's the energetic. Though I will try something else for Melvin. I just need to think about it. But yet again, it was a lot of fun. Especially the I Can Be Your Best Friend song. I can be best friend. La la la. I can be your best friend. La la la.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Can we stop at Miss Spicy?
No, we need our money for tolls.
What a wonderful, wonderful episode. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. But always remember, the Lord made you special, and He loves you very much. Bye-bye.
Hello.